Hi beautiful souls, hope you're well. Today I'm going to share a little bit about opening up into the middle splits and a few tips. The only thing you're going to need is 2 blocks to help you on your journey. So first we're going to come into the frog. So I like to use the wall with the frog or the frogger. So you're here and all you're doing is taking your legs out into your comfort space. Legs are out, you don't have to go full, we could be just starting off for the day. And you're just holding here. You may want to rock back and forward a little bit to feel that opening start to happen. Try not to drop your stomach. So if your stomach is arching like that, try to bring your core into play. That will help open your hips too. Even though you don't feel like you're going deeper, it will open your hips deeper. That's kind of a cheat method to get down, but your hips still aren't down. So just moving back and forth for a moment. Here, breathing deeply, feeling out your hips. You can lift one leg up and then the other leg. A little bit of flossing if you want to. This is really good. Hips often need a lot of flossing, just like our teeth. And then from there, you bring your legs in and out, pointing and flexing your feet. So here you can see the movement is flexing here and pointing. This is actually working into your hips as well. As you move your feet, you're actually helping to open up that hip space and gain flexibility. There's a lot of things that work into fascia and neural pathways, and small little movements like this can help. From here, stay, okay? So stay here with your feet in and just come down and relax for a moment. Bring your feet together as much as possible, okay? And just feel yourself out. Your feet may come up, they may come down, and just hang out for a minute. I try to bring both of my feet together and just breathe for a second. So it's almost like you're doing the butterfly stretch but lying out. Nice deep breaths. So from there, I'm going to bring you up. Okay, bring your legs underneath you and sit down and open up. And push your chest through. So you're sitting down with your feet basically underneath you in this position, and you're just going to rock your hips forward and back, forward and back. So from this angle, it's pulling your stomach back and then popping your chest forward. So, and pushing your knees out with your feet underneath you. A little bit more flossing. Okay, and after you've done that about 10 times, we're going to take it into the half frog. So one leg is going to come out to the depth of your knee, along the line of your knee, and the other leg is going to come down into frog. And you're going to hold it here in your depth of comfort, and you're going to come up and rotate and back and down. Up and rotate, back and down, sinking a little bit further, up and rotate, back and down, and then holding just by pulsing your hips forward and backwards, sinking into it, holding for 1 minute or so here in this movement. And then from there, just coming up, bring your leg in underneath and just holding here on your leg and flossing through. You might get a little lower in your seat and need your hands less. And then we're going to swap to the other side. So you can see, you're going to bring one leg out to the side and the other leg in frog pose, okay? So, coming out here into your frog and your split. Your foot is turned on, you may want to lift it up a little if you want. And then from there, once you feel very comfortable and you feel like you have it, knee and foot in a line, you're going to lift yourself up and rotate down. You might come down a little bit for a second if you want, up and rotate down. Just do it intuitively, how it feels. We change as we go. Some things aren't right, some things out here, letting it open for a minute or so, feeling the good stretch. You might want to move your hips a little bit, just like this, okay, because that actually gets into it, belly button in, so you're really working on your core, okay, as you go. And then from there, bring that leg in and rotate up here, and then flexing and pointing your foot towards the ground. Nice deep breath, enjoying the journey. Finally, slowly come out, take your time, there's no rush. And then grab these blocks, and you've got two things here with these blocks. One is the oversplit, and one is the pancake with your legs up. So you're going to place your feet here on the blocks, like this, nice and wide where you're comfortable. And from there, you're going to lean forward and flatten out your chest, okay? And you're going to hold here. You might want to sway across from one side to the other, opening up a little bit on the side body. That's up to you. Breathing deeply. And again, holding for 1 to 2 minutes or 2 sets of 1 minute. Really putting your chest towards the ground, pulling yourself forward. Once you've done that, you're going to take your foot to one block only, okay? You can make it 2 blocks if you want like this. It's totally up for you how your block handles it. I would suggest also using a wall like this to keep it stable. It may slide out, so be mindful of that, okay? And so then you place your foot on it here, and you open up into your oversplits, and you hang out here. Just breathing into your oversplits for 1 minute. And you can also, if you want, just bring yourself up tall and twist your feet a little bit, okay? So flossing to the hips and then coming back down into it and breathing for that 1 minute. And then we will come out of it. I can just flop out, or you can lift up. It really depends on what your blocks want to do. There is always a will and a way. Hopefully it's more graceful than that, but some days there is the flop out, just so you know there is imperfection. And then I'll show you twisting around like a dog trying to find its comfortable spot. Then I'm going to do exactly the same, so placing my feet on the block. And then from here, if it will slide, if not, then it doesn't slide. You have to just find what works. Different floors make it. So, because this one is not sliding, I will take it out for myself. And then taking the leg, so just so you can see, here is the movement, and opening up here, staying over the hips and leaning forward over. This oversplit will really help you to go into it. You can do a little bit of bouncing if you want to here, or you can come up and floss through a little bit and holding here for the 1 minute. And then finally coming on out, okay, from there, taking yourself to a wall, and from that wall, I want you to keep your heels on the wall, keep your butt on the wall, and slide down as deep as you can into alignment of the splits, and hold here for 1 minute, okay? And that is your tutorial for your middle splits. I hope you enjoyed. So remember to ring that bell or write a comment below if you're looking for a tutorial. And remember to have a great Thanksgiving. And remember all the blessings. 30 years ago, we didn't have this online world. We didn't have online shopping. We didn't have online banking. None of that. So we're pretty lucky that we can connect, and we forget. We tend to complain about the things we didn't have 30 years ago, but it's a pretty big blessing to have what we have. So remember to count your blessings and remember that you are one of them. Have a great day. Namaste.